Hello everybody, this is an astrological forecast for Cancer for April of 2012, and this also applies if you have a Cancer ascendant. So my Cancerians, this month there's going to probably be a pull between your career, what you want to do with your life, and your home and your security and your stability. There's going to be some focus on your friendships, on meeting new people. I think there's going to be opportunities for you to meet some interesting new people this month. But let's start out with the basics. We've got Mercury still retrograde until the 4th of the month. So try and use these first 4 days to complete up anything that you've had outstanding. Also to finish up any research, any investigation, any studying that you've needed to do, any projects that you can finish up. Wonderful time for finishing them up, even finishing up some paperwork would be a very good time to get all of that done. After that, Mercury goes direct. It's in your 9th house. So good time for any kind of higher learning and any kind of teaching. Also very good time because we've got Mercury making a square with Pluto. Very good time for some in-depth research into anything involving astrology or the occult or any of the metaphysical arts. This would be a very good time also for you. You're a water sign, to open up your intuitive channel, your psychic channel. Good time for doing that as well this month. Now we've got Mars having been retrograde since January in your 3rd house. It goes direct finally on the 14th of the month. So you may have felt quite held back for these last 2 or 3 months, even Cancerians, as though, you just somehow can't get going. You get going and then it's a burst of energy and then you stop again. Or even your thinking processes, you're quite clear for a while and then you feel as though you're going backwards, or you haven't really understood what somebody's been trying to communicate, or you feel as though a project's been moving forward and then all of a sudden it's put on hold. So it's been a lot of coming and going, whereas once this Mars goes direct after the 14th of the month in your 3rd house, this is going to be a great time for making short trips, for visiting people, for networking, for getting out and promoting yourself. If you promote a product or a service or anything like that, wonderful time for anything like that after the 14th of the month. We've got the Sun opposite Saturn, second week of this month. So maybe a feeling in some ways of loneliness, feeling as though you're doing everything on your own and not getting a whole lot of help from other people. Yeah, what it means is you need to find the balance between being out there and getting enough of the quiet time that you so much need. I think many of you Cancerians have been extremely busy and a little bit all over the place and not feeling as though you're accomplishing as much as you'd like to do. Make sure you take time out, especially the first 2 weeks of this month, because that Mars retrograde will still slow you down somewhat. We've got a lot of change happening for you in your career. There's a spotlight shining on your career this month particularly, so there could be some changes, could be a move, a change in direction of your career. So be ready for all these things. And as well, we've got Sun, Jupiter the last couple of weeks in your 11th house. So this is a wonderful time to think about your bigger goals, your dreams, your wishes, to connect up with people who have common interests similar to you, because there are some interesting and good people coming into your life, maybe even a good mentor or a coach or a trainer, or you mentoring or helping, but some helpful good people coming into your life. We've got the Sun trine to Mars the last week in the month from your 3rd house to your 11th house. This would be a great time for any kind of promotion that you're trying to promote yourself or get yourself out there. Wow, that's a great week for doing it. And we've got the Sun in your 11th trine to Pluto the last week in your 7th. So good time for making a really deep connection with somebody. For those of you in a relationship, good chance you'll deepen those bonds in that relationship. For those of you not yet in a relationship, you could well meet somebody in a karmic and a very deep connection. This could be business as well as a personal, more intimate relationship. So much happening for you. We've got Venus in this 12th house. So try to find some solitude. Try to find some quiet things that you love to do alone, because there needs to be some alone time in this month as well, Cancerians. you'll just feel that things start to move more after the second week of the month. Now, I need to also alert you that we do have this ongoing waning square of Pluto to Uranus, which means that the whole world is in a state of huge change. We know that, we can see it going on around us, and in some ways we feel like puppets. Yes, we have some control over our lives, but to a large extent we don't. So try not to get too frustrated with that. Try to tune into the fact that we are all going through a big transition and that we're going to be moving to a new vibration as it goes along. So I thank you very much for listening, and you might want to sign up for my free newsletter that I send out to try to keep you updated on all things astrological and global as I see them coming. So I wish you a great month, and I thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.